Okay. I think I've got it. I guess we'll see if it all holds together here. But I think we have things sorted out. That's the wrong one. To be, I mean, it's not okay. Not everything is sorted out. It's still streaming in crappy latency. But I'm also not getting yelled at by. Let's get the game launched here. Yes, I'm also not getting yelled at by. At least not yet. Give it a second for it to decide that I'm not giving enough keyframes. To whatchamacallit. But yeah, I guess. Oh, pardon me. Press any button. Press any key. Sorry. There's the disclaimer. Do not trust wolves to run away from you when you have a torch. That's basically what it says. Oh, he is so good. Hmm. Okay. Before I do anything else, let me double check and make sure that that is going to... Yeah, now it's giving me grief about keyframe. But, you know... Well, I mean, what can you do?
I'm watching tennis.
I know you are. Are you enjoying it?
The
what?
Horse.
Oh, yes, the Queen of Hearts. Yes, that's right.
Like they're going for us.
No, the ice cream store was closed when we got there. Okay, so yes, it is still giving me grief on that front. I guess shouldn't surprise me. Let's just check on the other one too, because I'm expecting the same. Oh, maybe not. Stream's audio bitrate is lower than the recommended bitrate. Can we even hear this? Surprise me. We can hear it. I don't yet. Complaining about the keyframes. Also complaining about the bitrate and the audio bitrate being lower than it should be. But that's okay. That's just us learning. And as we continue to wait for this stuff to sort itself out, we're still miles ahead of where we were last time. Speaking of where we were last time was wishing that we had stayed around at the dam. Honestly, God. Are moderately hungry. Sick. Oh yeah, we're out of water too. That's our other challenge at the moment. All right, I guess we're gonna make some food and make some water. We've got lots of fuel there. We've got... We can get some more pots on the stove if we move these things out of the way. Take some actual decent amount of charcoal there. And we are going to cook a ton of water. I think, though, there's a little bit of meat we left out here, so I'm going to grab that and check. I think we found a piece of deer meat out here. Oh, and a fish, right. Technically, there's a cougar still over there as well, but hang on. Yeah, you guys stay there for a second. See about grabbing a few more sticks. I don't think we have very many. Well, a few more. We don't need massive numbers of them. We've got a good amount of cedar in the house from the wood stores in behind. There we go. We will make do with these pieces. And we're going to cook ourselves a fish. I hear ptarmigan. They are up the hill right over there. Perfect. Again, I'm not dying of starvation or anything here, but I have to make some more of these fire-hardened arrows, I think. Oh man, there's like 5 of them over here. I think 1 or 2 of them would like blink after their friend got beamed, hey? But no, they're not concerned about that. Okay, 1 of them flew away, but come on, Gavin, there we go. Sorry, birdie.
I'm gonna have to leave something behind.
Bunny rabbits over there too. I honestly wouldn't mind a rabbit. Just for the sake of having a gut around. I say we're out of fire-hardened arrows here though. Let's not worry about it.
Water.
Mostly because I don't want to attract a cougar. Pardon me, for no good reason. Okay. There we have, yeah, good, we're good. Okay. All good. I was gonna say, can we drop the fish here? Because that'd be super. There we go. Alright, first things first. Torch. Oh. Good thing we didn't plan to go anywhere. It sounds like we're getting a blizzard. Start a fire with a torch and... yeah, sticks, not a book, I think. There we go. There's still a can sitting there. That's kind of funny. We could make some more oats. We could actually
Might have
make...
to drop some gear.
Well, I don't think we have the camber flight porridge recipe yet, do we? Sorry. There we go. Now... here. 1 liter. Here. 1 liter. And, for good measure, 1 liter. 21 minutes on there. Okay, so in those 21 minutes... then... ah, of course, these are done now. I'd sort of forgotten about them. Smallest one we've got. And maybe we don't need to cook all of the bigger pieces of ptarmigan. Leave them outside for... we could actually make a ptarmigan pie as well, I think. we're going to cook the venison to take it with us, but drop the small pieces there, if nothing else. Okay, so that is cooked. That didn't take long, did it? Took even less time. $20 yet until that's boiled. That's just good move. So we can harvest our last bird here. I think. And everything will be just fine. One thing I need to switch quickly is... There we go. See, I totally forgot. My apologies, guys. Connie, Zayden, and Pepito, I had the wrong chat thing up. And so I was only seeing Twitch and not both YouTube as well. So, welcome. Hope you're well. And, yeah, welcome to my little corner of the internet. I hope you're well. I hope you're looking forward to the weekend. I get to go back to work tomorrow. But that's just my sort of shift work thing. Still 10 minutes till we're boiled. Okay. Got one more, yeah, little piece there we can drop. And I'm going to go drop the big full pieces outside for future cooking.
Too heavy.
Yeah, I know. Maybe we'll keep one so we can make one thing of ptarmigan pies, just to help us get where we're going faster. Because we do have to go. I guess that means I need... Do we have oil here? It should have been oil here somewhere. Maybe it's still in my inventory.
I need something to drink.
No, there's no oil here? Very, very strange. Almost always oil when there's flour, and they're almost always in the same... same places. Let's type these here. Up. Can be ready very soon. Yeah, because I don't think we can make a pie without...
I need to drop something.
Yeah, we need cooking oil. But I guess we're going to have to take it back with us to, whatchamacallit. That's okay. Alright, let's just, do the 1 liter thing again. I don't necessarily need all that much water, but we got the fuel on the fire now. I guess we could make some porridge. That would give us a little more fuel for on the go, but I don't think we have... Well, we do have camber flight porridge. We need rose hips. And, of course, maple syrup. Guess if we had some animal fat, we could make... that there, but there's no broth here either. That's cooked as well. All right. I guess we may just drink up there. Yeah, I'm gonna take another quick scan around then. I mean, Wouldn't expect to find it in the office here, but maybe there's just... Oh, whatever. All of this can, I guess, stay here. We'll take
I think I can use this.
take the one thing of oats. I should... Between the meat there, we've probably got enough food. I don't need to worry about making more oats for now. Oh. Yeah, I thought we'd searched everything. Well, I was going to say, if it's not here, it's not here. There's nothing we can do about that in particular. I guess we can... Gonna have to leave a decent amount of water here. But yeah, I definitely made a mistake last time in thinking... I think I had left a rifle in the far side of the dam. Oh, we got more carcasses here, right? Longer? Alright, well these may as well stay out here because they'll... Just in case we decide later on we want to harvest the stuff.
Something's gotta go.
Yep. There we go. 3 ptarmigan corpses. Out of the way. Right, 14 minutes left on. Half an hour left on the stove. We can just as easily grab... Well, let's leave 1 can of peaches here. That shouldn't be close enough to cook. Just in case we do come back and have the stuff we need to make a peach pie. I'm pretty sure peach pies still take some oil, don't they? Yeah, definitely. Well, that's okay. That's not a big shock. I guess if the blizzard hasn't quit by the time we're done cooking here, we can harvest the ptarmigan carcass. We can also oh.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
No point in expecting to carry it with us, so we'll just take a torch for later. Pick up our skillet and pot there. Well, it certainly sounds like we haven't actually technically mapped the house here. Right, first thing I'm going to do is stand outside and map the actual building here. Oh, it may not even let us. No, of course not. Well, but because of that, I also don't want to head out in the bad weather. Basically, we need to go back to the... Well, what is the best way? We are in Mountain Town here. I guess technically the best way back is to Mystery Lake. But we'll have to climb up one if we go to Mystery Lake. We'll only have to climb down. We're going to Mountain Town. I mean, unless we want to go to HRV, which I don't really. At this point, I don't know Hush River Valley well enough to really get any benefit out of it. But we can't. I guess if we go back and made a pie,
kind of heavy.
made the pies that I was talking about, we'd be okay. We're still carrying so much. Okay, Well, I guess we need to go back up to Milton. We'll drop off some charcoal here before we go out. That does weigh a surprising amount, the charcoal. Oh, bother, we never made more arrows. That is unfortunate. Okay, so... Yes. Drop 6 of those there. We could probably honestly stand outside and read out there if it comes to that. This isn't bad for 2 feathers. We got enough daylight left that we can easily get back up to the thing, you know. What am I trying to say? Speaking of books, what do we got? Okay, do one here. Alright, we're gonna finish the book. There we go. Oh, also. Yep, I'm in a house. No, I'm not gonna sleep just now. There isn't all that many calories in here. We should have eaten it right when it was done cooking. 960 calories. No more than most of the other, but we're going to eat as much of that as we can right now. Oh, sounds like the weather cleared up. Perfect. Water here. I'm going to grab one more liter here to take with me. There's more than enough that we're leaving behind here, I feel like. Did we have a skillet, an extra skillet up at the other house? Guess we could take one back to the main house just to be... Alright, we want a map when we go outside.
I might have to drop some gear.
There we go. There's the farmhouse. Alright, well that's alright there. Kinda have to sneak up and around. Not sure if we're gonna come across a wolf or not. Yeah, the cougar is specifically between us and the church right now. Which I would have liked to have gone to the church. I mean, there is another route to get there, but just don't think it's really worth it at the moment. Well, maybe if we go back up to the house and make the peach pies, it might be faster to go down over there. Guess we didn't check if there's a rope attached, did we? No. Do that later. Chance we got more feathers from... And I haven't seen a rope around here, so it's a good guess that the rope is already attached. If we go kind of up there, we'll get back to the gas station. If we go here, we'll get a little bit closer. Oh, it's nice and cleared off now. Oh, it's almost evening. I'm not sure if we want to go over here by the bridge. I think there's a house on the hill up here, but I don't think we can get to it quite as easy. Running the wrong way, silly deer. Okay, there's the burned out schoolhouse. So the other house we're thinking of is up here. I mean, I'm not expecting to find a ton of stuff in it. Oh, right, there's the radio tower. We're relatively rested. I don't think we have the things on hand to fix the tower conveniently either right now. And I kind of feel like we should, since we're here, and it would open up a couple things for us, but
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
2%. Aw. Oh, there we go.
I could use this.
Work gloves, more cloth. Well, never a lot in this house, but well, I mean, we need to find a car battery before we can do anything with that tower. Yes, there's like a half a dozen other buildings over here we haven't actually checked yet, including some vehicles. But it's also possible there is a thing in the tower up there. We left wires back at the gas station. We've probably got 10 fuses. Two
I
of
need
each.
to drop something.
I guess I should be prioritizing, right? Not trying to do the story right now. I'm trying to basically what I want to do is get back to Ash Canyon and get my moosehide satchel, because I have the moosehide curing up there. But I have to get by the Alright. House at the end of the lane here. Couple houses in this cul-de-sac. Yeah, I was gonna say potatoes, salt, pot. Bit of meat hanging on to.
This pack is getting too heavy to carry.
I know, Mackenzie, I know. Can opener. More wood. Roll the bar.
That'll come in handy.
Press shirt. I can't take everything. And there's really no need to take everything. Just take almost everything instead.
This stuff will come in handy.
Ah, why am I picking up newspapers? $52 kilos. We got too much stuff. Too much stuff. Should have mapped at the top.
Feels
of
like
that
a lot
hill
of
over there.
gear.
Okay, we're gonna check the car. I think I've ever been down that little kind of cul-de-sac path over there. We're gonna check the car, then we're going back in the battery? No, of course not. Oh, we'll check the truck too. Yeah, there's one house there. One house there. I haven't checked the post office yet, which we can do relatively quickly, I suppose. There isn't usually much in it. Quality tools and a hammer. Well, I guess there is a forge down at the... Well, now we're real slow. Oh, battery. And of course, we can't walk between the fence and the... Is that an aviator cap? That is totally
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
an aviator cap. Not in a good enough condition to really help us, but...
Too heavy. Can't move.
We can't actually move with the battery. Gotta throw it with us as we go here.
It's getting dark out here. Time to look for shelter.
There, somewhere I can at least see it somewhat easily. Alright, well now we got the hammer on us, I guess we're not going into the post office here. Seems like it would be counterproductive. Alright, I'm gonna check this truck real quick. Just because it also might have a battery. Oh, it does even. Traffic! You're doing the farming sim thing. Ooh.
Could end up being useful.
Players. Sorry, you're asking me to be chill, relaxed background noise? I don't know. That's a tall order for me, Graphic. Yeah, no, it's not really. It's not really a tall order. Yeah, there's moose markings on the tree up there too, so I feel like the moose can spawn in the middle of town here, which is crazy. Um, yeah, you never know. You never know what you're gonna get. You know, it'll be chill, relaxed background noise until a wolf or a bear chases me down and tries to consume my frail body here. Raw venison. Okay, well, we gotta unload a mountain of stuff here, so that's good. Chill, relaxed
Starting to
background
weigh me
noise.
down.
All right, tools. Flares. Drop the tools. I don't know how people watch that kind of content, Graphic. I really don't. Don't get me wrong. You know, the occasional rant can be, you know, entertaining. But the prolonged, you know, where you're not watching a streamer, you're watching a screamer. That holds no interest for me. All right. Some clothing here to drop. There, that's a little better on the weight. Front. Okay, we're still not tired, so we can probably do that cooking I was talking about in here now before we go to sleep. Got cans in the way. Oh, was that an empty can or? Can't find it now. Well, in any case, if we're gonna do that, we need to find. We need to light a torch. But yes, I wouldn't worry, Graphic. That's not what you're gonna get here. Kind of regardless, I think. All right, let me
All this gear is slowing me down.
drop the one extra skillet. Yeah, there's some cooking. Well, not as much as I would like, but there's definitely some. Right, well, let's start up a fire. Grabbed more. Oh, I should have put my... Well, I guess I had the... But... Alright, well, fine then.
Come on.
Inventory, food, drop, open, then we'll light a fire. Since we're here, we may as well be, you know, organized about it. A little organized. I can try, right? I can put in some effort.
Come on.
Yeah, I would have expected to have found a lot more cooking oil around here by now, but I guess it could be in other...
Turned out pretty well.
Could be in other places. Didn't actually make as much as that. Let's just do, yeah. We got another frying pan. Pardon me, skillet, yeah. Come on. Suppose I could have put all those on the ground and then dealt with other stuff after, but Hi, buddy. Yep, but I'm not ready to sleep yet.
Gonna
I do love you. Yep. Right. Oh,
what's
I need the cooking oil, so I need
what's that?
potato. No wonder. Bunch of potatoes. Need to see what I'm doing here. I need to pick up the oil. Need to pick up
This stuff will come in
whichever of
handy.
these is most banged up on the flower front, which is clearly this one. Drop those. Alright, so we can make... Oh. Salt. I was going to say, I thought we had some salt already. We do. Okay. Let's cook 3 ptarmigan pies that will increase our carrying capacity so we can get through the... Make 6 of them? We could probably do that. Feet on the ground, junk in the trunk. I let my fire go out, Jackie. I'm a fool. And welcome. It's not your fault. I was focused on other things. Getting distracted and not by the game. Just by my head. My own head. Lurking for now. Yeah. Do what's you's got to do. I got no problem with that. You know you're always welcome here. Whether you're lurking or... got a book? Let's just use a book. We're burning books, Jackie. That's kind of the point that I've gotten to. Not that, you know, they're just, I don't know. They're not useful books, except for starting fires, apparently.
That's done.
Nope, I did not mean to take a torch. Good grief, game. Alright, that out. I heard that, honey. Yeah. 38 minutes.
Book basket. And there were only 2 books left in the basket, so
Oh,
you know,
okay.
after we drove the other day.
Right, yes.
He would have found it if he'd gone a little further.
Oh well. That's good news. Yeah. There are books graphic for fire starting, like that, you know, or it's supposed to teach you how to start a fire. And you can read them to learn how to start fires better. But there's random books, you know, that you may not want to burn in the sense that, you know, burning books is bad. But you know, then there's you know, do we freeze to death or do we use this book to start a fire? Anyway, I'm going to try that again with these ptarmigan pies. At least it didn't use up any of the resources, right? "50 minutes until... Holy smokes! I did not realize those things took so long. That's boiled water.
I can barely walk with this much gear.
Gotta put some water down somewhere here. Do you have other ones boiling yet? No, not quite. Yeah, that is a long time for those pies. I did not realize they took that long to cook. Guess it. 1 hour and 4 minutes. Wow. I guess you got the raw meat inside. But the peach pies take the same amount of time, like... So... We do have some syrup around here. Oh, we don't have acorn grounds. We can make camberflight porridge if we just grabbed some rose hips from outside, I guess. Do I still... Oh, I have an opened can of peaches. I've got enough ptarmigan I can make another batch. Guess I don't really have enough. Maybe we'll just... Well, you know, we'll drop it outside. Try and drop it outside. There we go. Maybe. Where's the door? There.
Too much stuff to carry.
There we go. That's enough to make more for later when we want to. Beautiful night out here, actually. Can leave that too. We got so much stuff. We got 26 minutes on this fire. We do a half a liter of water and all the rest of these things. May have to add a couple of sticks to get it through, but oh, actually, yes, let's do that. There we go. And now, let's make some fire-hardened arrows that we should have made before. There we go. Now 35 minutes till they're burned. Oh, well, we still got time. Wow, 7 liters of water. 6, 5, 4.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Can we make... We can make one more batch of air here, I think. Oh, we don't have enough sticks. Oh. There, now we can do it. We have no sticks left. And the fire's going to go out pretty much right away as well. Wow, right pretty much as the water boiled. I think I still have my skillet and stuff in here. Okay. First things first, let's drop 4 more liters of water there. Alright. And also drop here the flour, oil, drop one of those again. Alright, well again, we're going to eat a bunch of low condition stuff once we get upstairs. These, I think we're better off to leave the ptarmigan. We're better off to leave the pies outside, probably. It's always a little bit hard to say.
Too heavy.
They're hot right now, but they won't be after staying out here very long. Man, and now we're almost through the night. It's a good thing we didn't decide to do any more cooking. Okay, there's a bed. Now, gotta find the lowest condition foodstuffs in our inventory. It looks like 23 and 26% are pretty low. Actually, that is as low as we go. Eating sardines in low condition is always taking a risk. Okay, Any more? Okay, we can eat. Right. Oops. Come on. Water. There we go. Really help if I could find the right controls. There we go. Scared me. It's okay. Awesome. All right, so
Something's gotta go.
we still have to organize some stuff. Okay. First aid. Those. Everything else there is good. Oh, there we go. Pillars. Guess we're just gonna make do with these things for fire starting. We don't have any extra clothes on us now. Tools. We can. Probably drop a couple of these torches. We need to get some more firewood in here is what we need. Go. I think we've got a piece of scrap metal or two we can... Oh, just one. Still. Harvest those for a minute or two. Alright, then let's organize this stuff that we left here yesterday. So much in the way of it. So I'm going to drop another box. Again, not that they're heavy, but just only so many things you need. More peaches. And more peaches. And tomato soup. There is some broth there, so yeah, there are other things we could have made. Oops. It's kind of don't. What other items can we leave here? Like, that's not what I meant to do. Realistically, take that with us. We'll need to grab a couple more sticks. Coffee. Need to take peaches with us? Probably not really.
I'd eat snow if the hypothermia wouldn't kill me.
Oh, there's always something. We're gonna put Mackenzie. 6 cans of peaches there. Kinda crazy. Got... That's 600. 900. 1,200. 1,800. 2,000. We got a moderate amount of stuff with us here. Great. Okay. We don't need to take that much cloth. That much cloth is way overkill. Like 5 is plenty. Does any of our gear really need repairing at this point? Really? Answer lowest. That's well, I mean we to take to repair these. 2 scrap metal. 20%. Requires tools. Well, that's something else I think we actually have that I... Oh no, we dropped them by the door over here. Come here, and so should the...
I might have to drop some gear.
Hammer, we need to know where to find. Be another something there. All right. Okay. Okay. If we're going back to Summit, again, we can either go down to Muskeg, out. Maybe isn't a terrible plan. Or if we go back to up by the gas station, climb down, and then we gotta climb up again to get back into Mystery Lake. Whereas if we just go to, we gotta climb down twice to get into Milton Basin. But Milton Basin is more out of the way. Milton Basin is longer rope climbs. I think we're better off just trying, like, we should be able to do both of them in one go if we go the other direction. So just gonna head out of Milton. But I really do think that the moose spawn for the region is probably in town here. Or near enough. I guess the question is there moose markings over there? Uh-oh. You need a hand? Well, I suppose there's a little bit of logic in that. But you're so good at it. Okay.
Oh.
Sticks. Oops. Right, can we actually walk? Is there actually a path to walk through here? There totally is. Oh, and there's a deer. A doe, even. A deer. A female deer. Oh, okay. I've never actually come through this little...
I'm gonna have to leave something behind.
At least I don't think I have come through this little sort of archway here. Just take that one. The arch, it's actually a location we can map. I had no idea. Nice. Alright, well. Good stuff. Learn something new every run, pretty much. There goes the sunshine. I think on the far side there is maybe another path through there as well. The woodlot. Well, should we map the woodlot too since we're here? Might as well. Now it's noon. I guess we're still relatively well rested. We're only carrying 41 kilos of stuff, honestly. Just eat a bit of food. We don't even need to consume the pie. I guess we'd have to... Well, we're carrying a decent amount of water. We could drink a decent amount of water, I'm trying to say. I mean, or I drop those 5 sticks and we'll be most of the way there anyway. Like, we can't get sticks most places we would go. Guess we'll see how we're doing when we get there. Oh, I have the acorns. I should have made them into acorn grounds while I was there. I guess it doesn't really matter. We did map the gas station. Ah, there's the climb. Yeah. Guess it seems silly to, even though we have to carry them around, it seems... Okay, we are, yeah. 1,000 calories worth of hunger. These are 300 each, so... Trying to eat things that aren't, that are going to be heavy, but aren't going to hydrate me. I don't think the pork and bean, yeah, that dehydrates me, right?
This pack is getting kind
4109.
of heavy.
Alright, I'll be able to drink quite a bit of water here. Maybe have to drop a couple of sticks, and then we won't need to worry about... Yeah. There we go. We may have to drink a coffee before we go up the other side, but there'll be no reason we can't get it done today with that an option. There is so much. Oh, the rope is like straight ahead of us. It's not even that. Camping area this way. Oops. Rope. Climbing area. There's the cave. Sure, there's a couple things sort of back in over there, but nothing super necessary. We might be a little bit fatigued by the time we're done this climb, but nothing compared to what we would have been otherwise, so here we go. From Mystery Lake, I guess we go through... I guess there's a couple of options, right? We have to go to the dam to get the rifle. So let's try and focus on that. There we go. Now we just have to find the cave over here. Which isn't overly difficult. Let's climb a tree. Let's go fly a kite. Beautiful. Beautiful place. Waterfalls, the cave. I guess this is going to bring us back out by the trapper's cabin. Oh, well, I'd say we're going to be pretty fatigued. Spending the night there might not be a terrible idea. I can't remember how much food we have there. I mean, we're carrying a decent amount with us. Whew. I don't know if it's that I'm tired or what, but I'm sure I'm tired. But that's what the caffeine is supposed to be for. Goodness. Couldn't even say the word tired out loud, should I? What a good couple nights of sleep. Suppose we're gonna stand here and map. Oh my goodness, there's a train down there. A train bridge over there. Oh my goodness. Like in Mountain Town here, but that's, I guess there is a railroad over there, right? But, huh. Well, we're going to try and map it anyway. I don't think it's going to show that, but... yeah, but it's a good chunk of the world we didn't already have mapped, so... worth the time, I think. Leaving Milton. And at least the waterfall noise isn't as oppressive as it was for a little while there. It hasn't been that long at all since we came through here, really. It's been a couple of days. We came through, we spent a night sort of on the lower ledge there. Then we spent a night at the town. We spent another night at the farm, and then headed back to the town. Spent a night there. So yeah, that's 4 nights. Be almost to the exit here. From a distance, this rock looks like it should be a battery or something. Yes, there's the person who got caved in on. Here's their little campfire area. Supplies we left ourselves for another day. That. Go to my pointer. You can go the other way. It's not a big detour, but I don't need to carry that other stuff with me here. Not that I'm planning to climb any ropes, really. before we go back out, Muskeg, Mystery Lakes. Yeah, we're going to come out this cave here. I guess technically we got to get back to the dam, which is the far side of the map. Ooh. Okay, we'll go by the house because I think that's where by the camp office, pardon me. I think that's where the moose generally is, but I don't think we need to stop at the house here. We can just keep on going this way to make sure there isn't a moose over there or something. Okay. We might be pretty tired by the time we get there, but we'll make it just fine. Or the bear. One of the bears in the region is keeping busy. Yeah, I guess if we go to the dam, then dam gets us... We gotta go through the dam to the far side to the Winding River. Winding River gets us through to Pleasant Valley, and I guess Pleasant Valley gets us to Timberwolf Mountain, which is where Summit is, and also where we can get back to Ash Canyon. The irony, of course, is that we will find a moose before we get there, but also probably before we find a rifle. Actually, the moose in Coastal Highway was, we saw it at least twice, but we only had the revolver and I think one arrow at the time, so didn't seem like a good time to really be... Yeah. Sometimes I wonder if this game doesn't sort of keep track of... Oh, there's a couple of saplings over here. Wonder if the game doesn't sort of keep track of where your health and energy levels are at and waits to see if you'll stop by the obvious shelter. Like we could have stopped at Trapper's Cabin there, which is obvious shelter. Grab a bunch more sticks on our way too. But yeah, that's obvious shelter, and yet we chose to bypass it.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Oh, come on, Mackenzie. I'm sure you can carry much more. You might not like it, you might not move quickly, but you can carry more than this. I believe in you. What do you want to bet? We'll see the moose. As soon as we get back a rifle, we won't see a moose. I am going to have to sort of consider my supply situation again, too, because having the rifle... I mean, I guess ultimately I've got two choices. Like, I want the rifle to deal with... a cougar when we go back to Ash Canyon. If I get killed a second time, I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I mean, I guess we can cheat death a second time, but we're almost... Yeah, we're only got 80 hours left, so... Like 3.5 days. By the time we get there, it ought to be just about taken care of. And I guess the question is whether or not we... I guess there's a couple of questions or a couple of things to decide if that happens, but I wonder if I wouldn't have been better with the revolver, with the cougar. Would be able to put more sort of rounds into it in short order if needed. But yeah, I mean, we easily make it to camp office here. I wonder if we should follow the tracks or if we should follow the river. Guess we could drop a few more things here and we could push farther down the line and try to get to Dam by nightfall. Got about a quarter of our stamina bar left and about a quarter of daylight left. So technically we could get there right as we sort of end up fatigued. Guess we didn't need those here after all.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Probably we can. One thing at a time, hey? Sticks. I mean, do we push ourselves? Peaches, peaches. So many peaches. Anything else? Like, again, I need to manage my weight limits better because I have so much. I mean, if we can finish reading that book, that would help. Got a thermos. Probably got more rifle rounds than we really need, right? Oh, we can drop these two. Yeah, got these two saplings here. Forgot about them.
I need to drop something.
Just one something? I mean, technically, if we get the thing back and get our moose satchel, then we're in pretty decent shape. What's the most direct route? We go over and up or kind of around? Probably pretty much the same distance. Yeah, see, there's Ash Canyon. Shows the campfire where all of our stuff was. Like that was the real thing. Like Vaughn's rifle being so heavy, the huge issue. All right, we're gonna push our luck, and I am actually going to follow the train tracks here, more or less. In part because I don't normally do it. I mean, and it doesn't hurt that there's a wolf on the lake that we don't really need to be running into, you know. Of course, there could just easily be wolves over here, and I know that.
Too much stuff to carry.
Too much stuff to carry. Do we see a wolf? I don't see anything yet. I don't think we've been by these, like the train wreck here for a while. Certainly haven't mapped it, so maybe we should pop inside and do that. There's a ptarmigan there. Oh yeah, there's a wolf. Here's the derailment. There's the flare. Okay, the wind sounded like a cougar to me for a second. A piece of charcoal. Well, another revolver book.
What have we here?
Goodness. Okay, honestly, I have to see. If we read another revolver book. Wow. Gonna be revolver level 3 in no time, or 5 in no time. There we go, derailment. Alright, well. Oh. There's a deer carcass here. So we should find a couple feathers then. 3 of them, not bad. Where did the wolf go? Oh, there it is. Coming straight towards us. It's like it smells us. Hello? Really? I shot you. I can tell because there's blood right there. Fine then.
This stuff will come in handy.
Wow, nothing to harvest. Oh, the wolf must have caught that ptarmigan. That's kind of comical. They don't often. Like, I've seen them chase them a number of times, but I don't know that I've ever seen them catch one. Alright, so... technically, it might be shorter to cut through that little section through the river there. Maybe we'll do that. There used to be a moose spawn down in there, but I don't think I've found the moose spawn in this region yet. But I really need to get comfortable dealing with cougars in the game before. I'm just not sure what the, like, I remember watching somebody fighting a cougar, and they were firing it like must have been playing an interloper. They were shooting the bow at it. They must have shot 20 arrows. And they didn't hit with all of them.
Not sure
but
why I feel so tired.
they hit with like 6 or 8 arrows before the cougar went down. So I don't know how many times you have to shoot it with the rifle. I mean, your rifle skill isn't super high. Like feels like you need some critical hits in order for it to you know, not be a death sentence. Like, at what point, like, the problem is, like, with a wolf, right? You shoot the wolf, it starts to bleed. You just chase it till it bleeds out and dies. Technically, I guess moose don't bleed, so there's that kind of premise to work with. But deer do and wolves do. But So you can't shoot it a couple of times, go away, sleep to recover your health, because it will recover health as well, right? Like, bears will bleed out, but if they go back to their cave and go to sleep, you know, like if you stop pressuring them and they don't bleed out, they calm down and go back to their, you know, if they make it back to their den, then they'll recover. Hello. Yes, we were talking about bears. Not the picnic basket kind of bears either. But I'm sure you knew that. Ptarmigans again. Can't hang out. Partner needs to fix something with the hardware. Ah. Yep. No worries, Jackie. Glad we were able to have you here for a little while. I hope you have a great weekend. You'll put me in a picnic basket. Oh dear. Well, best of luck to you. I don't think I'll fit. But yes, have yourself a great rest, Jackie, and a great weekend. I hope I will be. It will, you won't. Okay. But yes, like I say, I'm hoping to be streaming Monday and Tuesday this coming week. So there is that. And then... Oh, okay, the bear. I getcha. 1 second here. Come on now. There we go. Bye-bye. That was easy. 2 consecutive streams now. We've had people advertising services such as that. You know, illegal services. Yes, the bear would definitely want to stuff me in a picnic basket. What did we leave over here? What is this? It's meat! Ruined rabbit meat. Well, I'm not desperate enough to cook it, but good to know that it's there, I suppose. Yes, bears... A bear could probably stuff me in a picnic basket. Twitch unsmart? What do you mean, Jackie? Oh, what is this blue thing over here? The window opens up. Oh, yeah. Toolbox. That's kind of nifty. Yes, there's a few... yeah, so you can't actually... Yeah. Right, too far down, yeah. I appreciate your reporting them. I just banned them from the channel. But reporting is good too. But that's the easiest thing for me to do while I'm, you know, wandering around here, but... Silly Twitch. There you go. You're right. Yeah, some of those things seem like they could have been thought through a little better.
Too heavy.
Too heavy. We got 4 things of tools here. That is kind of ridiculous. And we're gonna leave these here too, because of course we are. We don't have the energy to read a book. So our options are go through the dam now or go through the dam later. I think we are going to go through the dam now. And hope we don't get a surprise aurora. Oh yeah, my stomach's grumbling too, game. Don't get me started. Thank you, Jackie. Good work. There's a reason you're a VIP. Very important person for reporting. I don't know. Maybe I need to change the... Oh. Okay. Like, there's all kinds of settings on the back end of Twitch, too, where you can... Yes, someone definitely should. And like I said, banning them is helpful, and it purges the message from the chat, at least. But it's not... Yeah. It deals with the immediate problem for me, the streamer, but it doesn't deal with the account in the long term. And I think if I go through the process of reporting them, it also auto-bans them as well when I'm finished, but...
Something's gotta go.
Okay. I was looking for one of these. There we go. Now we have a rifle. We can keep going this way anyways. You get the option to block them after you send the report. That doesn't surprise me. I had thought maybe we would have left the rifle here, but I guess we left it there. I also feel like we did not search the rest of the dam down here, did we? Maybe we did. Oh, but we got the key for the lockbox here now, so... Now we gotta go do that.
I better take this food.
Dog food. Ooh, that's the best feeling. That's better than the new sock feeling. Can't go wrong with laying down on fresh, clean sheets. Well, enjoy your rest, Jackie, as I was saying. And I look forward to our next chance to chat. Yeah, we definitely did not come through here before. I have the lantern fuel, so I guess I'm not going to worry about it too much. Yeah, one of the small luxuries. It's an everyday luxury, right? It doesn't really cost you much. I mean, if you're gonna wash your sheets every other day, just to get that feeling, then you know that's gonna get expensive.
That'll
But
come in handy.
if you wash them on a reasonable schedule, you know, it's not so much a luxury. It's just a simple pleasure. I mean, really, washing your linens and your bedding and stuff should be considered a necessity, right? But you may as well enjoy it as well. Just about to hit the fatigue wall. I suppose you could build a bed in the dam once you have the woodworking tools. And modify the base here. Can you imagine taking the time to just do everything possible to clean up the dam and make it like a living space, not just for you the player, but you could turn it into like a full-on sort of, you know, like apartment space where you know, families could live here and there'd be plenty of rooms and whatever else. Oprah Winfrey. She gets fresh bed linens every day. Oh my goodness. I once knew a guy in college, and he for an entire semester, like he was at Walmart, I think it was, and he found so the community that I went to college in is not, it's not that far out of the general like greater Vancouver area. But it is sort of more of a smaller community, and so they had a Walmart at the time, but like all the Walmarts in the area were being turned into Walmart supercenters, like with all the groceries and everything else. And so this one was kind of a backwater, right? It wasn't a main store. It was one they had put in an, I think it had been something else at one time, and they converted it into a Walmart because the location was good. Anyway, so they would sometimes offload a bunch of stuff that they like old stock that they didn't want to be, have in all their stores anymore. So they would get, all the stores in British Columbia to send their, 2 packs, their leftover stuff that they weren't gonna, and then they would drop it off at these locations. Actually, there used to be one in when we lived up north in Saskatchewan too that would do that same kind of thing. You could get some really crazy deals there, if you happen to luck out. Anyway, so he found this like big bargain bin, and it was full of socks, right? And they were like it was they were the big plastic bags. So there was like 10 or 12 pairs of socks in these plastic bags. And I think the like, don't forget, this was like 99, probably 98, 99, 2000. And I think they were like $2. Or maybe they were 99 cents. I don't remember. So he bought them all. Well, maybe he didn't buy them all because I wasn't there, so I don't know. But he bought a ton of them. He did some math and he figured out how many he would need to have, like brand new socks every day for the entire semester, just for that like new, kind of crunchy, like, I don't know, toe lint experience. But yeah, right. Like if you're paying somebody else to do your laundry, but so that was his thing, right? Like then he didn't have to do laundry very often, like just as often. That was his theory, right? So I don't know. He spent $20 or something like that and bought socks for the entire semester, and every day brand new pair of socks, and when. Well, usually it happens when you're trying to go to bed, Jackie. That's the secret. But yes, don't feel like you have to hang around for the story. But yeah, so he wore every single pair of socks once, and I think he donated them to like a shelter or something like that when he was like he didn't want to pack them all home, like he didn't live nearby. And but it sparks something in my memory, and if I don't tell the sock story, and preserve it for future historians on the internet, they won't know, and so we have to tell the story. He was a very unique individual. But I can't see you, Jackie, and you've already said 3 times you're going to bed. So I'm gonna go back to my game, so you can leave and not feel like you're being rude. And I will say no more about the guy with the socks, other than how it relates. So yes, good night, Jackie. See you later. Oh man, walking up these stairs is a big job. More tools, of course, more tools. So much for us.
So drained.
So much for us being, ready to get up in the morning. Why am I grabbing clothes I don't need? The only reason I came through here is because I wanted to get the that thing, right? Whatever's in the lockbox over there, that's the only thing I'm really here for. But also we're here, so we have to loot. It's compulsory. There, I left a book behind. All right, there's the door that we can't use. Here's the fridge that has nothing in it. But a soda. Actually, I'm gonna. I'm actually gonna leave a soda here, and something to eat. What have we got that we can leave behind to eat? Let's leave behind. By the time we get back, we will be just in case we end up here somehow. you know, on short notice or something. Right, and of course, here's another granola bar. You know, in case we happen to be desperate for calories. There's the window we come in through, I'm pretty sure. Check the desk. Check.
That guy who drank his own pee doesn't seem so crazy right now.
Mackenzie, why you gotta be gross like that? Another soda, of course.
I think I can use this.
Nice. Alright. I don't think... Oh. Wow. 2 toques. Alright, what do we got? 3 MREs. Look at that. Alright.
This gear's starting to slow me down.
This gear is starting to slow me down. Don't worry. It's all downhill from here. Realistically, we can probably stop and sleep anywhere, right? But I want to get back to where we're gonna leave the. All right. Nope. Inventory, clothing. Drop 1 toque. Drop 1 scarf. 1 extra toque there and a shirt. All right. Not that it really matters, but again, if we come in there and it's an emergency and we've just, you know, I don't know, nearly died for some reason. They really know how to make the dam seem spooky with the music, don't they? Actually, that little pulsating drum beat thing there. Doom. It actually really strongly reminds me of what is up there? Oh, that's the top of the flagpole. Okay. It really reminds me of the original XCOM. Not like the remake from 2016 or whatever it was, but the old-fashioned XCOM. I guess we went through the center before. We'll go down the side here just in case we come across something different. What? Don't even know what just happened there. Seemed for a second like the game froze, but... It's a hard hat area. Never really looked up at the ceiling much in the dam here, but there's actually quite a bit to see there. Okay, so I lied. It's not all downhill from here.
I'm gonna need to eat soon.
Yes, Mackenzie. I'm aware. Gonna need to eat more than a little bit, actually. Alright. So here's where we're gonna... There, we're gonna sleep right here. And turn off this. So we'll see a little bit, which is kind of nice. Alright. Time to eat. Time to drink. Oh yeah, we got all these MREs that we don't need them all right now. We are again going to go out of our way to eat low condition, low quality stuff. Lots of it. Wow, really?
Need a drink.
We'll get there, Mackenzie. Be patient. How many more calories? Like 600 more calories we can eat. Alright, let's just eat that. That's close enough then. We can drink some water. We can sleep. 12 hours. Wouldn't mind a 12-hour sleep myself these days. But who has the time, you know? Right, it is quasi-morning. We do need to manage our gear a little bit. Leave a couple of MREs. We are at 48 kilos still, so we have got to do something. Oh, we've still got some more, a little bit more clothing we can drop. Doesn't add up to a ton, but can opener. We don't need tools. Really need a second sewing kit. Or a second sharpening stone at this point, I guess. I'd like to get under 45 kilos if I can. Seven kilos of food is not a huge. We have for water 2 liters. Leave something here to drink. Oh, speaking of which, we should actually drink something. We didn't eat, did we? No. Oh, we should have done that first. How hungry are we? Right, dog food. It's funny that dog food as a can is heavier than pork and beans. Still hungry. We could still eat more. May as well eat granola bar. There we go. Now we can drink a bit more. Water. We are just a hair over 45. We haven't loaded that rifle yet either, have we? Do that. Won't help us much if there's nothing in it. Nope. We can put it away. Do that, I guess. Not that that really saves us any weight. Don't think. Alright. I'm gonna drop a dozen revolver rounds here. Probably more up by the entrance as well, but I mean, isn't really that much more. There's always something more you can leave behind, but we don't need 2 energy drinks. Those actually weigh a moderate. Where'd it go? Hard to see it in this light. Alright, I'm going to take a 2-minute break here, guys. Just going to use the washroom and stretch and that, and I will be, back in just a minute or two. So sit tight. I have the technology, and see you shortly. Thanks. I'm back! I'm alive! 1 second. Really? Where was I? Okay. I was up there and then putting this up here. There we go. And then I was going to eat a snack. All right. We have a rifle.
I'm gonna have to leave something behind.
It's not the ideal rifle, but it is a rifle. Anything mapped in Winding River doesn't look so. That's okay. Mostly a region you pass through. No wolves today. Not so far. I'm okay with that. I feel Winding River is another one of those regions that it's good to have in the game. It's like Ravine. They both feel small. But there's actually quite a lot of territory there, really. If you kind of stack it all up. If there's stuff over there. I don't know, maybe we should go over there. I don't normally come over to this side. There's a bunny. Oh, look at this. Hey, you're eating my snacks.
Thank goodness.
Nope. We are by the dam. Nope, we just left there. Now I'm going to see where this leaves me. There isn't really much here, I guess. Stop picking things up, Dave. Well, I didn't even know there could be a corpse or anything useful there. Rivers. Yeah. I need to come at it from this side. And it could be another human corpse. But it's not. It's a deer. Of course, there are no feathers. How annoying. Now, it feels like this should go somewhere, hey? Up here? It does, kind of. Okay, I'm totally wasting time. But it's kind of interesting here. Yeah, that just kind of doubles back to the path you were on before, but now that I'm up here, I may as well see where it goes. Aha. Oh. I don't think you'd be able to get up here from that side, but it is interesting that it doubles back to there. And I feel like there should be a way to get up on top of there, too. You can see there's birds flying up there. I don't know how you do that. But maybe we'll leave that mystery for another day. You would think there's got to be a way. You would think. Sneak by over this way. Don't have to backtrack? No, not really. Looks like there should be a path up there, but then you can't actually get to it. How we all end. Pile of rocks on the ground. Guess you could make that argument. I'm sure we can climb this. Okay. I don't know, maybe this is how we get up here. Or it's how we fall and break our neck. Okay. Oh, I thought we were going to hurt ourselves falling down there. Maybe there is a little spot over there to kind of... Maybe you can go up there. Yeah. And maybe it's not worth it, but drop a few things in this cave. Have I been to this cave before? I must have. Yep. I haven't mapped anything in this region yet. Okay. Dropping a knife. Whatever those are. Honestly. Alright, I'm going to see if I can hike up here. It looks like there's just enough of a path here. Yep. Of course, those birds are gone now, so it's going to make it harder for me to figure out what they were excited about. Oh, that's what they were excited about right there. Another deer corpse with no feathers around it. Oh, and a couple of saplings. And what's over here? Oh, it's just some wood. We actually get... I'm sure we can get down over here, but it doesn't look like we can climb up there. That's alright. May as well put these saplings in the cave down there to cure. And take those, why not? We may as well just, you know, make a day of it. Pack stuff around. Yeah, we'll drop those 2 fur and those 2 saplings. Then we'll get back to where we're going. Okay. There we go. Okay. So now that we have the rifle, I can thoroughly expect to not find a single moose. Can you imagine if we died again and leave another rifle in Ash Canyon? With the moose. Or not the moose, with that cougar there. I wonder what happens to your first batch of stuff if you restart again. Like without having collected the first batch. Hopefully we don't have to find out. That would be a little bit demoralizing. I mean, if we were to die in Pleasant Valley, I can see that as being okay, right? What is all this? Ruined rabbit. Why did we leave all this meat behind? Nobody knows. Mostly because it's been too long. And I never left a note. I mean, you know, having food for later is never bad. But why did I kill several rabbits? Only to leave their
Might
stuff
have to drop
behind.
some gear.
I guess so we could have some cured guts. Come on. I think this one just goes in a square. Or maybe it's a dead end. I feel like it's a little bit brighter on your screen. Maybe that's just my monitor. There's a lot of these in here. Oh, maybe not. Maybe it's darker on yours. There we go. Tell me we didn't get turned around and end up going back towards the... I love you 10 times. Evangeline's care. How sweet. Reef's Point Cairn. Kind of rough. Okay, this should be the way out. I don't think in real life you would be able to see anything in this cave. Even though it's noon, almost outside. I mean, there's a couple places where the light obviously filters in, but...
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Oh, good, there's a cougar in, We better see where that is compared to where we are, too. Oh, so that's off to the right. Oh, the memento cache in Thompson's Crossing. Oh, is that one in the piano, maybe? Unfortunately, that's in our way. We're going to have to go kind of over and out rather than deal with the cougar here. This is a little steeper than I thought. Look, a deer. Yeah, I don't think the cougar will, like, chase a deer, even if you could chase them into a cougar area. Problem is the cougars get so close to you. While you're trying to shoot them, but shooting them doesn't deter them either. Like, they still will charge at you, they will still pounce at you, they will still... Yeah, it's already growling at me and I'm nowhere near it. Really. So what is a person to do, I tell you? Or I ask you. Alright, we're going to go up here a little farther, and then we're going to hang to the right. Because I would like to make it to Thompson's Crossing tonight. Stop at the piano in the church, but... Oh, getting sunnier, or is it snowing? I'm not sure. Still not sure, but... Come on, run straight. Alright, one down. Well, we did a good shot there. I feel like we could put 3 rounds from the revolver into a cougar. Kind of with one charge. And then it runs away, and then if you can reload again... I suppose if you had the Curator's rifle that does kind of massive damage at long range, if you could hit it, that would be a good strategy. not always easy to... I mean, and they move relatively quickly. And I've seen, like, various forms of sort of cheesing the encounter so that you don't really have to... We're coming up on the lake. Fishing hut, that's good. Yeah, we are kind of cutting cross country here, but I think the waterfall is up ahead of us here, which we can't scale, right? Yeah, there it is. Well, maybe we can map from the top of it. That should, you know, reveal a few things for us. Even like some tumble down trees over there. Yeah, we can probably down the tree over there and... Tell me we can do that? Well, maybe not. Well, I'm crazy enough to try. Can't go any farther. Oh, we run into the wall there. I see. Maybe sneak along here. No, that's as far as we can get. Alright, well. We're getting a little bit hungry here. And I know I have food, and I know there will be more food. I mean, maybe we could almost get to the bunker for tonight. Make a brief stop in Milton. Kind of cut down the river. We've avoided the plane crash, too, thus far. We don't really need the gear, but... Oh, there's going to be a... We mapped the fishing hut yet? No, so I guess we can do that. For what it's worth. Cougar's kind of over that away now. I was gonna say, I've probably been here before, I just... Yeah, see, we can hear the cougar. Can hear the cougar again now, Graphic, thank you. Yeah, so he's not happy about us being here. I'm gonna go inside the fishing hut because I don't trust the cougar. We'll map from there and then we'll... Oh, we haven't been here before, I guess. We didn't have that item. Or that hadn't searched that corpse yet. Alright. Hatchet, peaches. Take the peach. Fish hook and line. We'll leave the soda there.
Wonder if the owner's around.
Alright, I mean, that's really... Look. Alright, what did I say? Map? I'm the map, I'm the map, I'm the map, I'm the... Oh. Oh, wow, he's right... Right beside the... town here. That explains why he's kind of growling at us. Oh, of course those peaches are ruined too, aren't they? Okay, how many calories is in an MRE? 1,700. So if we're at 25, so if we're down below 750, we can eat an entire one. We might just... Only 100 calories below where we're at. Yeah, from what I can tell... Oh, and is that... Looks like moose hide. Okay. That cougar is not happy about me being here. I'm not sure if I'm going deeper into his territory this way. I think we're leaving his territory. Like, it should be over... Like, I'm pretty sure I'm seeing a moose marking spawn over there. There's an animal corpse there. Yeah, I still hear it growling at me. Don't see it. Yeah, we need to go around here and down. Okay, I think we've left its territory. Oh, there's still moose markings down here too, though. So we could end up with a moose. I mean, maybe there's two moose. Sort of areas here. Those are definitely moose markings on those two trees. Right there. There was one up the hill there. Goodness. Backtracking more than ever here. And you can hear that thing from a mile away, hey? Not even anywhere remotely near where it should be. Guess the only way to get good at dealing with cougar is to deal with it, you know, like the more we try and hide from them, the less it's like timber wolves, right? I have never been comfortable or confident in dealing with timber wolves. 'Cause in my mind, at least, until the cougar was added, timber wolves were the biggest threat in the game. Because they hunt you in packs, right? And like a moose, there's just a moose. A bear, there's just a bear. You know, like, yes, they will both try and charge you and both try and, you know, take you down, but one good shot, or sometimes, like, one good shot will stop a moose from charging. There's the farm over there. We're going to at least make it to the town site. Well, one thing's for sure, we should probably make more bandages before we... Like, that's one thing I hadn't thought about, is the lacerations. Like, you can get... There's regular lacerations, but there's also, like, deep lacerations. Which, if I remember right, somebody said you have to bandage multiple times Like, not just use 2 bandages, but, like, bandage... Like taking antibiotics for intestinal parasites, right? Like, you have to do it every day for however many days. Rather than just doing it once and being done like you do for food poisoning. Well, there's the church over there.
I could use a drink.
Yeah, there's a good idea. Alright, well, it's not a blizzard because it's not snowing, but it is windy enough for one out here now. Unpleasant Valley living up to its name.
I've never been so hungry in my life.
A very specific example. But anyways, yes, what I was trying to say was that I have historically avoided Bleak Inlet and Blackrock Mountain, like where the prison is in this game, because those are the 2 regions that have timberwolves in them. And especially with the bow, because the bow takes a little longer to aim than the revolver does. Plus, when you... Like, I mean, when you fire the revolver, you're losing the revolver round. But when you fire the arrow, you can fire an arrow 3 or 4 times, depending on if you just hit it in the snow, or if you just, like, even if you hit an animal, you can, a couple of times you can still shoot it again. But in a Timberwolf, if the Timberwolf doesn't die, then you got a problem. But yeah, see, this area here used to be often infested with wolves. Oh, I want the revolver. There we go. Go to the church. We're gonna find what goodies were stashed there. Then I don't know. It's kind of late. But I still feel like we can make an attempt. Wow.
This'll come in handy.
A cured birch sapling. Did not know you could find them there. Oh. The wind. So bad. I feel like we should don't really want to spend the night here, but I think we're probably gonna. Not in the church specifically, but
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
maybe. Kiana? I guess not. Oh, loose boards under the piano. Okay. 3 stems. Holy smokes. A lot of stems. Yeah, so I guess that's my... Where's that after? That's kind of my consequence, right? For not learning to deal with Timberwolves, is that not only am I... Because they've moved Timberwolves. They've added Timberwolves to a few new places in the game. And now I'm not sure what those places are, and so I'm hesitant to go those places. And, there's a wolf over there. Huh. Come on. Gamey rabbit. We got... Shouldn't have picked up that wolf meat. I was not thinking.
I'm gonna bleed out soon.
No, you're not. We gotcha. Well, I'm definitely spending the night here now. Also, definitely picking up all these fish. And we need to eat something because we are about to lose our well-fed food buff. Okay. Let me make sure we're not still... Are we still bleeding? No. Still have infection risk, so... Okay, like I said, let's eat something. Let's eat this. And this. Why not? Holy smokes, there's a lot of stuff we left here. Alright, we also need to treat our infection. You know what? Honestly, we've been carrying them around this long. We're going to use these painkillers too. And we got 2. You should really be able to take 2 painkillers like that and have it deal with all your pain, wouldn't you? I guess I should have left that where it was, but... okay, let me just look at these fish here again. So we got... Oh, here, let's... Not that cooking that is going to save us anything, but... Or make it, safer again, but... What I wanted to look at was how many calories we got. That's 285, that's 337. This one is 1,200. So we're going to cook all of these. And what? All these peaches too, because, we can. Get a soup. More of the stuff we cook, the faster we'll get to cooking level 5. The rest of that stuff is opened and cooked. Yeah. First aid. It's a charcuterie board of stems. Let's go. Got a moderate amount of fuel here. Cooking all this stuff. We got time left in the day, right? So, cool. Alright, we can take 2 minutes and harvest that. Use the book we don't need to.
Come on.
Come on.
That did it.
Didn't it, though? Go. Cook. Small fish. And another small fish. Guess we're gonna cook a big fish. 32 minutes, so we can do, yeah, that. 6 minutes. Guys. On. Settle down there. There's no shortage of food here for us, so that's kind of not an issue. Still have a second can opener? No, we dropped one. That's good. Guess we're gonna leave a fishing tip up here, as much as I would like to sort of have it. Hey, I know you got a sprained ankle, Mackenzie.
Getting kind of thirsty.
Oh. Yeah, so now those things that we picked up are still, they were still by the fire burning. That one's cold. Oh. Guess we don't need, we've already got a ton of water here. We don't really need to boil more. I guess we're going to do some anyway. Is there anything else we can cook around here? How much of that fish do we have left? Still 500 calories worth. Guess we can use that when we wake up in the morning, hey? Oh, we did have up some pinnacles there too. What do you... Not nighttime yet. Sadly, we are still having a sprained ankle. So we can't... Well, you know what? We have the technology. There you go. Now we should be able to read. There's a favorite book here. Revolver book. Minutes. Really need another doodad. Need another torch. We got lots of stuff here. We are gonna have to sleep. But I think we can probably read a little bit more. Before we do. Do. Very silly. Alright. I can read one more hour for sure, maybe two. Too dark for us to finish another one, but we'll give it a shot.
Like something is sapping my energy.
Nice, we did get her done. I mean, we didn't finish the book, obviously, but... 400 calories. So we can eat most of this fish now, actually. Probably a good idea because it's going to be low condition by morning. Definitely going to have to stuff. Yes, we can take 43 kilos up the thing with us if we eat one of those pies. All right. Up, sleep 10 more hours. Oh, perfect. A blizzard. I think we're back. I guess we'll see. Alright, it's dark out. Food. Finish the fish. Will probably make us sick just because. No? Alright. 500 calories. Should have eaten this sardines last night. Alright. May as well just finish this book. Now we can see. Weather's better.
Hope I can still eat this.
Okay. I'm not taking a 15 now percent. Not trying to take that with me up a mountainside anywhere. We gotta lose 2 kilos. Like we're gonna take some water. We'll consume that. We still got 7+ kilo. I mean, we got 3.5 of water here. That's kind of the size of things. Let me reload here. I'm not sure what that sort of graphical glitch was. There we go. We're prepared on that front. Need some more bandages. Drop a bunch of cloth somewhere. We did. Of course, the two bandages, yeah, weighs more than one piece of cloth. So got 8 of them. So that's actually more than enough. I'm sure. 30 rounds, well. Anything else we need? Don't think so. Alright, let's do our best. Oh, yeah. Could still be a blizzard.
Too heavy.
It still sounds pretty windy, but I don't think it's really as bad as it sounds. I guess we're heading off this way. Don't want to go to the plane crash. I mean, there's so many places in Pleasant Valley here that I have not been to yet on this run. But I just can't... Whatever. I'm trying to focus on learning stuff. So my goals are for this run at this point, I will share with you now. My goals are, first of all, to get back into Ash Canyon so that we can get to the moose hide that I have curing to make the moose hide satchel. All right, that's number 1. The number 2 thing I would like to do is successfully kill a cougar. Like, I want the moose hide satchel so that I can be strong enough or carry more stuff, right? I would also like to get Vaughn's rifle back just because it's so much lighter. But I guess if once we have the moose hide satchel, that should be a little bit less of a concern. And then once I've done those 2 things, I mean, really, the major things left are, make the moose hide satchel, then deal with a cougar, and then I would like to just go more places, really. I would like to go to Black Rock I probably should summit just to make sure I still remember how to do it efficiently. But also B, because I don't think there's much in the way of gear up there that we really desperately need. But before we head into Blackrock, I wouldn't mind having more ammunition and the like. Yes, I would like to spend some time in Blackrock and some time in Bleak Inlet. I know them as regions almost entirely from the story campaign. I know you can, if you follow this road back past the town, past the... I never checked to see how much damage my clothes took that wolf struggle. Can't have been that bad on this difficulty. But yeah, if you follow it all the way back past, like, the river, all the way to the far end, that gets you to the... There's like another transition region that takes you into Blackrock. I've never been into or through that region. I've watched someone play it, I guess, on a stream. But Blackrock itself and Bleak Inlet, I really only know from playing the story campaign in those regions. So you do spend a lot of time there. The game kind of incentivizes sending you all the different places in the region, kind of finding out what's what and what's around and everything, which is great. But it has been 2 years or more since I played through that story campaign, so I've spent a little bit more time in Bleak Inlet. But we can climb up from the river up to here. Probably not, but anyways. Yeah, like you end up going there to, or you end up going there in Signal Void, sort of on the actual bay part of it, which is a bit of a maze. But there's moose to be had there, and we did spawn once in an interloper, not an interloper, in a stalker run over there, and that was actually fun. Like, it was challenging because I got hypothermia before I left because it was just so hard to stay warm. And I could have made a fire. It's not like I didn't have matches. But I wasn't paying attention to my... and so we went straight from there into Forlorn Muskeg through the cave, which again worked out just fine. Good, there's more wolves ahead of us, too. And at least, yeah, I was going to say, at least potentially there's a bear over here as well. Which I suppose would scare the wolf away. It is also likely to be a bit of a problem. If we should go left and up. I think that's what we're going to try and do. There is a way to go over to the left here and then kind of around these rocks. It cuts off a good chunk of sort of the territory nearish to the bear cave. Like, that's the other thing, right? Like, regular wolf, like timber wolves are more threatening because they surround you and they like, oh good, there's a wolf in front of us too, but they like snap at your heels, right? You turn around to shoot at one and another one like attacks you from behind. I mean, it's a solid tactic, but like here, you know, you just have a wolf following you for half the region and you can just stay ahead of him. And so you get used to having a wolf nearby, right? And when you're used to having a wolf nearby, it is less threatening. You know, like if there was just always a cougar tracking us, and we just had to keep moving, or else the cougar would catch up to us, then you would get not comfortable with the idea of combating the cougar, but comfortable with the idea of the cougar being in your vicinity. Right? And that's kind of my challenge, is that every time I hear the cougar, I get very panicky. For obvious reasons, because I'm not used to dealing with it. But also because I can't see it. There's the bear. And I have a sprained ankle.
Damn, that's
So we
smart.
can't sprint. That's okay, because again, we can stay ahead of the bear. Like, if we'd followed the road around to where the bear is, then the bear would have been directly in our path. But because we snuck around the side there, we got ahead of the bear, so we don't actually have to confront him. We have to get where we're going. And accept that there's a bear watching us as we go. We're actually pulling ahead of him here, too. Even though we have a sprained ankle, even though we are carrying
Need some first aid.
5 kilos more than we are supposed to. I mean, we could go to the cave by the picnic area there, but we're going to bypass that this time. I feel like we went there already. There's the burned out hut. Means if we follow the road a little farther, we get to the point of disagreement. Like, is the bear still following us even? I have no idea. I remember coming up here for the first time when I think the game kind of sends you up here at night when the plane is still on fire. Like some of the trees I think are still on fire. Yeah, there's the point of disagreement. Have we even searched these vehicles yet? Oh, we must have been here before, yeah. Yeah, we opened the gas door. Yay, feathers. Alright, so if we go straight ahead, basically, we should come to the place where the bunker is. I think. Yeah, there it is. It's awkward going up and over that hill.
I don't feel so good.
Oh, come on, Mackenzie. I don't really want to stay here tonight. Like, we'll stop and eat, but... yeah, we should climb this rope today. Need to remember to leave enough calories to eat the pie. I think we left one of these pies here before. Safe holds for now. Maybe we left some food there, but that's alright. We brought enough. We shouldn't have any trouble.
Ouch. Damn, that's smarts.
Yep, there's the moldy, ruined even rabbit pie. still above 50%. We're fine there. Yep, we gotta reorganize our supplies again.
Too much stuff to carry.
Oh, there's the sports bow. All right. Leave behind a bottle of water. Food-wise, 1,500. Sure. So we got here. We don't actually have much real actual food. We need about 500 calories. We can eat this and we can drink the soda. Oh well, we'll burn a few calories before we actually get up and out of the thing. Yeah, there's probably no point in staying here, is there? Alright. 43.09. Guess we can drop more sticks, right? And that will take care of things. Maple sap. More than enough. Yeah, we'll just have to drop another stick or two outside. Is there anything else we really want to bring with us? Six pieces. And we can drop several sticks. Hey, buddy. Fine. If Mom needs help, she will ask
This pack
me.
is getting kind of heavy.
Right. Yeah. Two. Up, 2, 3. Should. Oh yeah, there we go. We're under now anyway. We just need to eat one of these bad boys. And up we go. Now, granted, we're going to get tired before we get to the top, but cannot climb with a sprained ankle. Of course we can. Don't know what I was thinking, guys. There we go. Like I was saying, we will get fatigued probably by the time we get to the top, just because our energy will go down. Get the sprain risk any second now. There we go. But we're so close to getting there, it's not worth worrying about. There we are. We made her up. I shouldn't have made fun of the game. I feel like the game's actually mocking me. Wow. Okay. Go. Won't be long now before get into the... Again, I don't think I really figured out where the moose spawn was in the place here. You know what I mean? In Summit. Not Summit, but Timberwolf Mountain. Reminds me, how many days until our affliction is gone? A day and 6 hours. No, 8 hours. 32 hours, right? So yeah, a day and a third. By the time we are getting back into Ash Canyon, that will be... We'll have bypassed that. So I guess all of our detours have kind of been worthwhile because we wouldn't want to head in to deal with the cougar with reduced condition like we have. Probably pick up more sticks. I don't think we left it. Well, there's probably some bigger pieces of wood, but sticks are by far easier to replenish than having to take a bunch of time burning a bunch of calories chopping up branches. Clearly there's wolves on the lake.
Something's gotta go.
I'm also pretty sure I left some food behind. I'm pretty sure we took down a deer when we were here last. Well, there's a wolf. Right in our way on the way to Mountaineer's cabin. Called Mountaineer's hut. That's hut. Couple of birch bark here. Trust the wool. Oh no. 0 for 2 out on the ice, which isn't a big concern at the moment. But yes, there's a bunch of uncooked meat there. Some cooked meat there. Right. Rabbit. Well, that's quite a bit of rabbit, in fact. And more. It's a little pieces. Okay, well, there's food for some time. Oh, we did leave a decent amount of sticks here. Well, and there's a decent pile of wood there, too. Go. I suppose we can read here a bit. I mean, we need to pass some time before we go back. Trying to close the door. Drop a couple pieces of cloth here, because we do not need to be carrying around 8. Oh. Maybe we'll take one more and craft a couple of bandages. Just, again, planning ahead for the inevitable cougar struggle. Okay, that's good. And also those. So many hacksaws. I guess makes some sense if you're getting up to the summit. Oh,
I might have to drop some gear.
more arrows. It's actually very nice. This ruined. Nope, close, but not quite. Okay, well, I think we can read for 2 hours.
I need to find a place to rest.
We maybe get one more in. I'm going to give it a try. I think we'll be fatigued too soon, but there we go. We did all right. Yeah, we got a little bit of daylight left. We could do some. Need very much water here, did we? We can do some crafting. Guess we didn't really check on our clothing, did we? Things are still in pretty good shape. That thing took a really big hit. I guess I shouldn't be upset about that, should I? I should be quite content. Let's maintain. I mean, this isn't going to take too much time at all. May as well get to the point where we can sleep. Where we're fully exhausted. There we go. That's good enough. Percent-wise, I think. Oh, we can...
Something's making me feel really tired.
No. What's in the drawer? Oh, arrowheads. Nice. Those don't really weigh much, but they weigh enough to not want to carry them with me everywhere. And none of those are heavy, but... Somewhere we had a cured birch sapling. I wish I had turned that into arrow shafts. Didn't realize there was 5 more arrowheads here. Expecting to be able to come back here and, retrieve them. What should we leave? Rounds. Flare shell. Alright. Well, we can't read anymore right now. Sleep 12 hours from now. It'll be just barely daylight. Which means we should be able to read again if we want to. But I think my plan is going to be grab one of these. Um, eat what we can of it.
It's dusk, so night can't be far behind.
Sleep. Eat what we can of it, drink some water, and then sleep for 6 hours. Or we could eat the entire thing. That's fine. See if we can't read for an hour or two in the middle of the night. Once we've got some of our fatigue restored. Thirsty. Book. Nice. 2 hours was maybe a touch aggressive. It's too dark. So definitely too aggressive. And the weather's gotten nasty. I'm up to why not? Alrighty. Well, set it for 8. We won't sleep quite 8, but we'll also get past the coldest part of the morning. We're going to check our condition. What's our time? 12 hours until that is dealt with. Still on the heavy side. We have a hatchet and a knife. Do we need a hacksaw in Ash Canyon? Is there anything to hacksaw open? I guess the only good thing about it would be if we had to quarter. I think we used it to quarter the deer that was up there, or the moose rather. We have the knife. Have the well, we should have repaired the rifle a little bit, you know. 7% is a pretty solid improvement. All right. Get it above 50, at least. Go. We are going to leave this behind as well. Want to read it. We want to have it in our inventory to read, but we've still got like 7 hours, 6 hours left to read on this. If we're going to read any book, we're not going to need 6 hours. Tolerant land. Either right now. Take the dog food. Want to have some calories with us. Drop bits of coal. I guess. Really need a cured gut. We need that for anything at the moment, dude. So we are absolutely gonna min-max our weight here. Oh, we haven't even mapped where we're standing right now. That. Oh, and there's a cougar over here again now. That's lovely. There's the deer clearing. Right. Down in the chasm there. So yeah, we don't necessarily want to go there right now anyway. I head up here to deer clearing. We have to climb a rope to get there. Really need to our weight. I would like to take one of those, but they are in really rough condition. Honestly, do we need a pry bar? We need a pry bar in Ash Canyon. Is there anything to pry open? Are there any lockers where we haven't been? I don't think there's any lockers at all in Ash Canyon. West River Valley, maybe, but I don't really think so there. Oh, well, West River Valley, oh, bunkers are pretty sealed. Suppose we could. Funny that the one we have in our inventory is also 62%. There we go. Now we got a little bit of extra room, actually. Well, you take one, drink some out of it. Still technically a bit heavy, but... Guess we've got this. We've got a pot we can make stuff for ourselves, right? There. Mostly what I think we've left behind is, at this point, is water. Okay. Before I do anything else. Alright, we found a rifle. And our arrow. Okay. Turn to Ash Canyon for moose hide to make satchel. Don't die to cougars. Explore Black Rock and Bleak Inlet. We're going to try and take both of these rifles out of here, I think, if we can. Want to have both of them if we can there. Don't want them stuck away in Ash Canyon where it's a real pain to get them. We will leave the one that we're carrying now and attempt to bring them both back with us. I don't know what we'll have to leave behind in order to make that happen, but definitely a few things there. Really much to do here. The nice thing about that is that it forces the save. So instead of having to sleep or go into a building, you can just use the building interface to force it to save for you. We are going to wrap it up there for now. I gotta do supper and gotta get ready for my work week coming up. So thank you so much to everybody for being here. Graphic, I hope we were acceptable background noise while you're farming away there. Thanks for keeping my heart pumping there when with the bear sounds. And I hope you have a great evening. I hope you have a great weekend, Graphic. I, of course, will be working Saturday, Sunday. But I will likely be able to stream on Monday and Tuesday. So on that note, yeah, good start to my work week. Exactly. It's a 2-day stretch. It's not like it's a big crazy thing. Of course, we do have some kind of rough weather. We're supposed to get some freezing rain and or snow overnight. But you know, that's if that's the worst we get, I won't shed too many tears. I just have to leave early for work and drive super slow. But yeah, on that note, wrong button, Dave. On that note, bless you guys. Take care. See you around. Good night.